Hey there, my fellow explorers, Rodamon here. Thank you for tuning in to Starsector Nexerelin, Episode 5, Redacted. Man, such crummy ships they're out here selling. Super demodded frigate, Tempest. Cerberus. 2 shepherds. Okay, 2 more shepherds. So 4 little shepherds. It's gonna be a weird fleet, but your letter is the law. So let's see what about outfitting them. So in terms of the strength of fighters, Xiphos fighters and broadsword fighters are some of the best fighters, and then in terms of bombers, dagger bombers and cobra bombers and longbow bombers are some of the best bombers. So when we're shopping around for bombers and fighters, that's what we could be looking for. So in order to do that, what you do is you just look at what they have. Well, okay, they have mining pods and talons. So that's not particularly helpful for us, but that's what we're looking for. Is like Trident torpedo bombers or Xiphos support fighters, probably. Oh, it's a lock slot. Yeah, it is a lock slot. Thank you for reminding me. I'm not going to be outfitting them at all. So let's at least refit them. So how fast do they move? They're fast enough that they can keep up. So let's refit them and raffle them off. So raffle timer's up. I'm going to reset eligibility. I forgot about their lock slots. That's why I couldn't click it. They do have surveying equipment, so that's nice. They're like pseudo-surveyors. So they get a universal hardpoint forward slot, which I think on all 4 I'm going to do the Annihilator rocket pods, or rocket launchers. And then a small ballistic, and all of them are going to get LMGs. I'm just going to outfit them all identically. They're a little trash. Yeah, I'm not afraid of calling them what they are. They're pretty trash drone tenders. But they're pretty inexpensive, and we can throw them at the enemies like cannon fodder. That's the concept. I'm also going to restore the demodded ships here that I've got, because I've got a little extra money, and I feel like I owe it to my fleet. Let's give you a hypervelocity driver. Yes, sir. All right, now they're ready to go. I am gonna head back to Blue Crow and drop some stuff off. Yeah, let me go get that gate active. And then you all can vote on next task. Actually, let me check out this Tritac. Another wolf. Give another mule. I'm good. Hey, Big Easy, thanks for all the gifted subs. Hopefully that makes more people eligible. I'm sort of bummed that the only place that I can store my stuff for free is the only place in the core system that seemingly doesn't have a gate. It's so inconvenient. It's so inconvenient, but like, whatever. I just find it funny. Thanks, RNG. Okay, transfer goods. So that's my Survey 5 data that I don't want leaking out. The Gamma Core that I don't want stolen or boosted or whatever. And we're pretty good. So, getting a nice little nest egg of stuff here. And and some rare weapons that are just less common. So if I want access to those weapons, I have them when I need them. Looks like build up reputation with a certain faction is going to win. Oh, look at all these gates. Look at these beautiful gate systems that I have. I have so many gates active. One that I haven't tagged, but all right, TriTac. I will be hired out to you, sir. So, analyze domain error probe. I will accept. And any TriTac bounties? None. There's literally not a single one. So, current goal, build up, TriTac rep. So whatever missions that I can run for TriTac that makes them happy, I will do. Given that this is kind of just a long-range errand, I don't really need all the ships that I currently have. So I'm going to end this raffle timer 40 seconds early, so I can actually get these drone tenders raffled off. So first one is to Kilgore, which is kind of an ironic name for a dinky, rinky-dink ship. Again, if you end up winning a future raffle for a better ship, you can switch up. Like, Dela is probably not going to want to switch down to one of these things. So Icarus, this one will instead be yours. Mortalant, this one is yours. And last but not least, Kitsune. They are rinky-dink. But it's cute. It's a weird meta that isn't meta. And unfortunately for those that just want ships, I'm storing them all. So out on this survey... No, you know what? I'm going to take them. They're not so expensive. I'll take it back. I'll go full... I have enough money to pay for the fuel for this current fleet as you see here. And I will even take Ibixable as well. And I'll take Dela. And we'll go with a real fleet that can sort of barely but not really defend itself. Just being honest here. It's a pretty rinky-dink fleet. But there we go. So fuel, supplies, we got everything. How much would it cost for me to restore you? I'll pay for it. Why not? It's a lot of money, but I haven't really been using my money, so I might as well just make the ship better. Save. And I'm headed out to Moloch. That reminds me of a certain super villain from Watchmen. Or Moloch. Oh, there was an augmented burn drive there? I haven't needed it. But that's good to know. I'm gonna make a pit stop in Ultima Cowl. This just happens to be on the way just to do a little surveying of my own. While commissioned by a faction, there's ways to have colonies that are not owned by me, but helped by TriTac. Yes. Yeah, I'll pick up a commission, perhaps if I build up my rep a little bit further. Ooh, a desert world. Might be colonizable. It's very small. 150? Ah. Probably not worth it. Do I make this look easier? Honestly, I don't even feel like I play this game all that well. I haven't really played it I've played only a few hours because we voted just earlier this week for me to play this, so I had a single day to prepare for playing Starsector again. I hadn't played it since for a whole year, so I'm very rusty. So I apologize. I've had to do a lot of save scumming. Some of that save scumming hasn't exactly been my fault, but a lot of that save scumming is just I'm rusty and not. This hasn't been in my repertoire for a while. Whereas other games that I feel actually competent at, like State of Decay 2, I've played more recently, and I feel a lot more competent in. So it might look like the game is easy, but then when people load up for lethal difficulty themselves for the first time, and they're like, oh, I'm zombie food. It's like, yeah, because I have hundreds of hours in that game, and I used to compete in FPS, so my aim is okay-ish. Where am I going? Up this way to Moloch. I'm going to stop at Gamma Katie's first. Just to do a little survey there as well. But not into the storms. As chat pointed out, if you're missing an ability on your bar, you have multiple bars. So shift 1, what is it? Control shift 1? No, how do you switch between the... Here, let me go to my... Control 2, okay. So Control 1, Control 2, Control 3 switches the hotbars down here. And then you can just assign abilities. So if I wanted to put, like, Transponder on Control Bar 2, well, there it is. So you can just set up your ability bars how you want them. I left them all at default, but I don't necessarily suggest that you do that, because sometimes it's nice that you always have the same control scheme. That way, your, like, muscle reflexes hit the right buttons when you're under attack or whatever. Oh, this is not a dud of a system. There is a frozen world, a rocky ice world, a desert world. Yeah, this could actually be a good system to poke around in for potential colonization. I like to, anytime I'm, like, traveling from point A to point B, just sightsee a little bit, provided I have the gas. Because you never know what you're going to find. You could find ruins, you could find colonizable worlds. You could find yourself at the end of a attack or ambush. Alright, it doesn't have ruins. And it's pretty high on the hazard scale. But I wouldn't have known that if I didn't come over. How much time do I have left on this mission? 83? Oh, yeah, I'm fine. I just realized if I accepted the mission and then I'm, like, dilly-dallying and run out of time, that would feel pretty dumb. Okay. This solar system is a bust. It really doesn't have anything worth anything. Hey, Alden. Thank you for the raid. You were playing Darkest Dungeon 2. I've played the first one. How do you like the second one? And I guess I'm not going to Gap. I went to Moloch. Welcome, Raiders. If you don't know anything about this game, here's the About command, which will tell you that Starsector is a single-player space combat game. And then, if you want more details about this specific series, you can click that link below, or above, or wherever it appears for you. But right now, I am, as you can see written right here, I am just doing a little bit of survey. Or rather, I'm trying to build up my TriTac rep. But, what TriTac isn't really offering me a lot of missions at the moment, so I am just taking whatever missions I can get. Big patch coming for DD2. I really liked DD1. I don't, on my channel, I don't usually play platform exclusives. So, last I checked, DD2 was still... Has that made its way to Steam yet? Maybe it has, I don't know. I definitely just fielded way too many ships than I needed to. You know what I'm gonna do? Everybody, I am the president. You guard me now. It exits Feb 2023, yeah. I wouldn't, on my channel, I wouldn't consider playing it until it's not an exclusive. I happen to live in a Tim Sweeney state. He's the CEO of Epic Games, and I don't really like the influence that he exerts on the gaming industry, so I don't play Epic exclusives. Even though I like them. I don't, I vote with my wallet. Drone tenders, go! Look at that. Laser spam. That is an Epic policy. I mean, it would be true of any platform exclusive, but given how absolutely atrocious a lot of AAA companies have been acting recently, with their, you don't own the games you bought, you just rent them type of garbage, and how they're microtransactioning everything, if I can avoid AAA companies entirely, I'm a happy man. I'll stick with the indies for the most part. That rinky-dink flink had a beta core? Okay. Happily, we'll take a beta core. Cool. So that quest is done. I'm going to go out to this last toxic world to give it a cursory once-over. No, it's a gas world. Someone farted. And I didn't find any gates, which is unfortunate. Right? Let me make sure that's true. No. I'm gonna pop over. I know you guys didn't vote for this, but I'm gonna finish surveying around here unless TriTac has offered a good mission for me. So let me check for the TriTac missions. TriTac posted no bounty right now. Okay. And then for exploration, nothing. There's no TriTac anything. I could either work for the Persean League or pick up a bounty for basically the Persean League. So basically, Persean League has posted everything. I think what I need to do is I need to make my way to a TriTac world in order to get some TriTac intel, because I'm outside of their like comms radius. But I'm just going to pop over to the last two solar systems in this constellation so I can check this whole constellation off as searched. That way I don't have to return here. Oh, there's a nice planet over here. So arid is one step better than desert, usually. I mean, there's obviously hidden modifiers, and I have to head over there to check. Uh-oh, it's... I'm going to save. I don't know what these sensor contacts are, but it... Oh, they're stellar mirrors, okay. In stellar shade. So someone was trying to terraform this world. Calliope. Pretty low hazard rating. Abundant organics, trace volatiles. Pretty crummy resources, all in all. But up here you see the orbital solar array, so that increases food production by 2. And it counters the effects of hot and poor light. Someone was trying to terraform this planet into a better farming planet than it has any right to be. But it's still a pretty crummy colony, if you ask me. Did all my drones... Okay, one of them got pretty tooled up. They all technically survived from the last fight. But Alden, I didn't want to give any flack for playing Epic Games. Darkest Dungeons and Red Hook are amazing, and they don't deserve me to badmouth them. Although what I will warn you about, and I don't know if you post your content to YouTube, but I had a Darkest Dungeons series a long time ago, and apparently what happened was Red Hook, you employed a third party to enforce music copyright for Darkest Dungeon, with the caveat that Let's Plays of Darkest Dungeon should not be copyright claimed. And the third party that they used are stupid and incompetent, and they copyright claim legitimate Darkest Dungeon Let's Plays anyway, which then caused a whole lot of my content to be copyright claimed inappropriately, which I had to go through the legal mumbo-jumbo garbage of counterclaiming a whole bunch. So that is not directly Red Hook's fault, it's whoever they paid to enforce their copyright, but my god was that annoying. So just warning you ahead of time that I don't know if Darkest Dungeons 2 is like that, but 1 was like that, and it was super frustrating. So I hope you don't run into that. Don't forget to bug the comms here in Tritac. Yes, I should do that at the comms relay. Good call. Class 5 survey data. I'm going to sell this one because this was to that arid world that was pretty trash. So, or that desert mirror world that was pretty trash. So I don't really care if they have that censored data. And it makes me money. All right, let's see. Any Tritacs now? Jesus, no. What about exploration stuff? Hedge. Gas Giant for Tritac. Let me bug their comms and then accept that if there's no other... there's nothing else available. Hey, Joe True. All right, so I hacked the sensor range to give me better sensors for this system, which doesn't really help me out. How's the VAM? They're pretty good. Pretty good. All right, now I have a comm sniffer here. And let's see. Bounties are bust. And exploration. Are they not even offering that anymore? I don't even see it offered. Well, okay. What should the goal currently be? You want me to keep trying for Tritac rep? Or do you want me to pick up something else? Because Tritac apparently doesn't want to hire me for anything. So I'm going to go over to Smock here, because there's a equipment cache that I could pick up. And then do whatever you guys want me to do. I have got 16 more months of stipends, so I'm down to just a year and change of stipends left. I'm not worried about it because I'm making money hand over fist. There is a analyzed mining station offered by the Independents that's actually relatively close to my location, so I'm going to accept that just because it's convenient. There's a bounty out here, but it's a bounty that I probably couldn't succeed to claim because it's a bit too many enemies with my current fleet size. I know my strength. So this is a low warning beacon zone in Smock, so I gotta be careful. Turn off the transponder at least. It might be a remnant. There is a desert world out here. That could be good to survey. And shouldn't I already know where the cache is? Because I was given information about cache. A minor equipment cache in the outer reaches. Oh, outer reaches. Who the hell knows where that is? That's just rude. Give me better intel. Is this game addicting? It is. It is addicting. Oh, there's ruins here. Phenomenal. Nice. So this was a 175 hazard rating. Yeah, that's a pretty crummy planet then. So there's something by the sun to my southeast. Maybe it's a drone? Oh, it's a debris field. Something blew up. Where do you think the equipment cache is going to be? I'll check near the ice giant. It's usually near a point of interest-ish. It's generally not in like deep, deep, deep space because you'll never find it. You guys clearly want me to go bounty hunting. So grab the smock cache, do the survey, and then bounty hunt. I also leveled up, so you guys can pick how I should level up. So I can do industry, technology, leadership, or combat. I am two levels away from getting the hull restoration for industry, because I know that's something that you're working towards. Am I playing with mods? Everything's in the details, dude. So just hit exclamation mark details and it will tell you everything you need to know. I already thought about that ahead of time. But yes, the TLDR is yes. Oh, I might have found the cache. Yep, there it is. Oh, some supplies. Not bad, because I was kind of low on them. And a vigilance. And an habitat. Yeah, I could take the defenders. I'm gonna leave this drone tender out because it's damaged pretty badly. And honestly, my flagship is pretty damaged as well, but I'm gonna field it anyway. It's just gonna have some malfunctions. So if you see the engines over there, I only have 3 or 4 engines on right now because my ship is damaged enough that due to low combat readiness, it's suffering pretty greatly. I just don't want to switch ships for this fight because I'm not familiar with the control groups of the other ships that I have fielded. Plus, it's going to be pretty quick. It's just a Fulgent and 2, whatever the little ones are called. Glimmers, I think. Yeah, glimmers. Oh, I thought that was the last one. Everybody, go kill that last ship. All right, 1 more minute to vote on how I level up. Looks like industry is leading. And I get missile blueprint package. Nice. And fuel and supplies, a whole lot of good stuff out of that orbital habitat. And then a whole lot of food as well. I don't have space for it, so I'm going to have to space some of it. Uh-oh. I lost some fuel due to super low combat readiness. Why is... Oh, I didn't realize that repairs were halted on all the ships. I don't recall doing that, but clearly I did, and I have not been maintaining my own fleet, which is dumb. All right. Industry. Let's see. What do I want? Field repairs might be nice if I get into a lot of combat. Supply consumption reduction just saves me a little bit of money. Polarized armor could be good. And extra flux dissipation while venting is really nice. I should look at the elite. Yeah, alright, I'm going to do polarized armor. Because it also has that elite, which is really sweet. That helps me, not my fleet, but like, you know. That's what matters, right? So now I active vent faster. Ventures are nice, as are hammerheads, but these are pretty demodded up the wazoo, and I don't have that remove demod thing just yet, so I'm going to hold off on that. My fuel is over capacity, so I have to jettison some. And I think the equipment cache... I don't know if the equipment cache that I got is the equipment cache that they were referencing here. Maybe not. Maybe there still is an equipment cache out here, because that was a supply cache that I found. Is this it? No, it's just a kite shuttle. With the location of another equipment cache. Is Yoda here? Yeah, he's right here. Hey, buddy. What's following me right now? There's some fleet meandering towards me. Do I want a buffalo? No. But I am way over fueled and over food capacity or storage capacity, so I have to dump it. The buffalo would have helped that, but I didn't want to pay to get the buffalo up to working order. Okay, that's a pirate fleet. And they're burning hard to try to catch me. Eat space dirt! This barren world has ruins, so I'm going to survey it, because it has widespread ruins. Oh, damn! Lobsters are worth kind of a bit. I'm absolutely not going to have space for this, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this into stable orbit and come back for it. So I'm going to ditch the organics and the metals, sticking them into a stable orbit. I still don't have no idea where that, like, equipment cache was. What? That's going to have to wait. And puppy treats. Hey, buddy. So the survey was, Sunda. Do I have fuel to... Yeah, I have fuel to make it out to Sunda and back. Okay. So if you can remember that Smock has stuff, I should get back to Smock at some point. Oh, not a slipstream. In the wrong direction. Yoda's Regal. Alright, so here's Sunda. It has a warning beacon low, so it's got enemies. And I am supposed to be analyzing a mining station, which is orbiting a gas giant. Which, there's only one gas giant here. Oh, there's a gate here. Well, ain't that convenient. And a nav buoy. I'm going to bring the nav buoy online so I can move faster while I'm here. That gives me an edge of whatever enemies might be lurking. The gate allows me to teleport back to the core worlds instantly, which is awesome that I found a gate out here. This gave me information about vast ruins located somewhere, which is really cool. And then we'll go over to the gas giant. So after this, I'm going to be bounty hunting. Which might mean, depending on what bounties are available, I might need to beef up my my fleet strength. Because my fleet's pretty weak. Ooh, 10R, this desert world has ruins as well. And there's the drone. That's some stuff. Transplutonic ore is worth more than the organics that I have, so the organics and the metals are going to be floating. Transplutonic ore is worth less than the lobsters, but still more than the domestic goods, so I'm going to be ditching my domestic goods as well. That means that there is going to be a whole lot of stuff in stable orbit here as well, because I'm out of space. There's the sensor package. Oh yeah! What is up? Cryo-arithmetic engine and an orbital fusion lamp. Yeah! Okay, so what these do is the orbital fusion lamp counters the effects of cold, extreme cold, poor light, or darkness on inhabited planets for population and infrastructure. And then cryo-arithmetic engine increases the size of fleets launched by a colony by 25% for hot worlds and 100% for extreme heat worlds. Oh my lord, yes. Yes, yes, yes. That is a good find. And I'm going to put this into stable orbit as well. So there is going to be a lot of cargo here in this system for me to pick back up in the future. Both of those things are super nice finds. Very, very nice finds. Wasn't there a way to add notes? Not in default Starsector. I would need a mod for that. And I should just have like a notepad or something, but I don't. Alright, I'm going to sell this stuff at Kingamang. The stuff that I currently have. Because I want to sell it legit to build up Drytech rep. Makes me less money, but I'm not too concerned about money. And then I'm going to probably immediately go back for it before I forget, because I think that's the smart play. And that allows me to build up more money so that when I bounty hunt, I can have better ships. Oh, transponder. Yep, whatever. Stupid hedge. Okay, so what do we got here? First things first, let me learn advanced turret gyros and learn neural integrator. What is this? It requires the neural integrator skill. Oh, this allows me to like bounce between ships in combat. And the mod, the missile blueprints. And then 3 data and 4 data I can sell. I'll keep 125 heavy machinery. And that's 181 in my pocket. That's not bad. And that doesn't include the orbital fusion lamp or the cryo-arithmetic engine, which obviously would jack that cost up like a ton, right? Or that proceeds, whatever. Confirm. Nice. And let's go back for some other stuff. There we go. I gained relationship with favorable trade for the fact, you know, legal trade with Tritech. Really? You're gonna... Jerks. Alright, so heading to those stable orbits. So the stable orbits were around the planets. You can actually see the cargo pods here. It actually physically shows you where you put them in the stable orbit because you put them there. Oh, shoot. And no, big pirate fleet. I might be able to win it, but like, if I don't have to fight, I don't want to fight. Because, you know, I'm not combat ready. I don't even have all my combat ships. I'm going to be actually knowingly over my cargo capacity. And I know Smock still has stuff, so I'll get Smock stuff soon. My supplies per day are going to tank like crazy. So crazy. I wish I was faster getting back to the gate. I miscalculated how much overcapacity I am. So it allows you to go over, but at the cost of burning up more supplies, and oof, did it burn. So I'm going to actually sell this to the Prism, because I know Prism is right next to the gate. But yeah, I'm about to have bingo supplies. Move faster. Alright, here we go. Black market. Done. And then open market. I don't need that many supplies. There we go. So a little black market trading, a little open market trading. Perhaps they won't get so pissed that I black marketed, because some of it was above board. A remnant attacked Blue Crow. Dang. Good job, Blue Crow, for defending yourselves. I should have checked bars and comms, but I'm still going back to Smock. So there's going to be yet one more. One more round. So I could probably slipstream to Smock. Oops, didn't mean to e-burn. Oh! Aren't you waiting at the end of the slipstream for me? That's cute. Let's do some pirate crushing. So, let's see. Drone tenders. Escort. The Falcon. Wolves. And Brawler escort the Mule. And I will be on my lonesome. I'll be the lone wolf glass cannon. Falcon, go for... I don't see any big ships yet. So I'm going to wait for the big ships to pop up on the radar. Alright, Falcon, go for the Enforcer. And then... I can't see anything in this big pileup. Mule, go for the other Mule. A Mule versus Mule fight. And what I'm going to try to do... Chief word is try, because I am hitting nothing here. Is... Oh my god. Alright, let's work on the aim here. Is cut through the small ships quick. It looks like the Mule wants to take a fight with me. That's fine. Good fight, dude. Good fight. Oh, Kite, you better not have a torpedo. There's also the Colossus that's in my face. Why isn't it letting me turn? Do I not have engines? Yeah, I don't have engines right now. Rude. You guys come escort me. Come on, engines. Come on, engines. There we go. Now I have engines. And I'm about to be fluxed out of my mind. So I'll drop my shield knowing that I'm gonna max flux. I did just lose a shepherd. Kitsune Claw just got disabled. I might be able to recover it though. Flux is zeroed. Time to destroy this Colossus. I'm pretty sure the Brawler just shot me in my butt with some friendly fire, which is not cool. Alright, there goes Colossus. And all the fighters it had. Where am I needed? There are 2 more Colossi. So, full assault. 2 more Colossi this way that I will happily dispatch. I'm going to help that wolf out with all the fighters spam that was happening. Hey, you're going to wish you recalled your fighters in a second. I am predicting. One down. Two down. Just lost another shepherd. They were designed to be lost. I don't know where you came from, but you're overloaded, so you're dead. And my Falcon needs some help, because it has the Enforcer and other demodded crap up in his face. I don't want to lose the Falcon, because that's the... Besides my personal Sunder, that is the best ship in the fleet. So, let me get up there. It's real busted. I gotta get there quick. It's actually gonna blow. Don't tell Della. I know they just left. What will help is if I took an Enforcer. Oh, Falcon's gone. It got disabled. This was a dirty fight, but that's okay. Oh, you're coming to... I thought you were going to flee. And then you saw me vent. Too bad you couldn't destroy me while I was venting. Because you're dead now. Alright, what's left? Just scraps. So, let's claim victory. I'm going to let them go. I'm going to consider ship recovery. I'm going to recover my Falcon. And I'm not going to bother recovering the Shepherds. I did get insulated engine assembly, which is like engine stealth. Really, you're going to interdict me again. I just beat you, and you still want to mess with me. Well, some pirates are just dumb. Sorry, Kitsune. Maybe you'll win another one. It was, to be fair, a pretty crummy ship to begin with, so it was a bad ramp you had. These supplies are here. So let's avoid getting aggroed. I'm going to turn off the transponder and try to remember to turn it back on when we're heading back to port. I am not going to bother taking everything because I don't want to kill my supplies like I did last time. So I'm going to leave some of that there, and I'm not coming back for it. It's not economically worth coming back for. Necro, thank you for the sub. Welcome, dude. I'll drink to that. Oh, if I had coffee. I'll drink to that. Okay, it is time for me to bounty hunt. I also leveled up. No, I didn't. Wait, it just showed me with a skill point a second. I don't know what's going on. So we are at a Tritech world. All this will be above board. Taking a look at the ships on the open market to buy. Not a single one of them I want. What about black market? Nope. Shrikes are okay. I could buy some wolves. I'm going to buy a Tempest. That'll help me on bounty hunting. So let me see if I can outfit that Tempest here. I'm going to buy a few ships, and then I'm going to... then I'll raffle them off afterwards. I'm going to make this a harassment Tempest. So 2 suppression graviton beams and a salamander. It's going to be very annoying. A very annoying Tempest. With... What's its normal shield arc? Its normal shield arc is 120, so maybe expanded shields. Oh, it said right here. I'm a moron. Yeah. 120, so up to 180 shields. And then maybe targeted unit. Does that work for beams? I think so, right? No, I should do the hard scatter amplifier, absolutely. Beam weapons deal 10% more damage and deal hard flux to shields. Yes, absolutely, I should do that. All right, there we go. So there's my little Tempest buddy. Because these are beams, so with the hard scatter amplifier, that will be super, super annoying for you know, an attack. Thank you, fellow Starfarer, for watching Starsector Nexerelin, which originally streamed live on Twitch, September 22nd. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you would like to catch a live stream of mine, Rodamont.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you'd like to join my gaming community, Rodamont.com also has a link to Discord, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching, and a special thank you to my Patreon patrons, Twitch subscribers, and viewers like you that support the channel. I couldn't do it without you guys. I'll catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow Starfarer.